Yo, 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 what's happening, guys? METAVERSEMILLEN here. How are we all today? We're back with another video. We're currently in LA right now. Looking through the map. How are you all doing? Hope you're keeping well. Back with another video. 2 days in a row. Not doing too bad at the moment. I had to refilm the intro because there's traffic lights outside and there's a car just pumping music. I got like 4 minutes into the video and we had to go again. So yeah, hope you're all keeping well. If you're enjoying Upland, click that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, you want to follow the growth, follow the investment, follow Granada Hills, like the video and make sure you follow and click that bell so you don't miss a future upload as well. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to jump on. We've basically announced we're going to do the police headquarters, and then I did do a 24-hour notice obviously on yesterday's video. We're going to extend that. I've spoke to Bazza86. I've just got home from work, but there's a lot of people trying to jump on. Like Granada Hills, I knew it would be big and busy, but this is mad. Like the amount of messages and the amount of people like supporting this right now is absolutely crazy. So I basically spoke to Bazza86 and I was at work today, and we've decided to like basically extend the opening till the 5th of May. 5th of May, 5th of August, 5th of July, pretty much we'll get there in the end, and that means we've got pretty much till this Saturday to actually get it sorted. So the 5th of July, we'll be able to like close that. So you've got a few more days still, pretty much Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get onto that. Once you're onto it, it'll lock in with those names, and then basically once it ends, those names at the end will be on the wheel if they entered before the 5th, and that'll mean I'll spin that wheel for the $10 as well. So if we go here, you can actually see the $10 prize, stake 5,000 sparkler on the police headquarters at 12130 Mission Ridge Way in Granada Hills to get this done. And then once it closes, we'll basically spin the wheel, and then the winner will get that $10. So yeah, it's going quite well at the moment. Players are jumping on, you can see here. So yeah, go stake your 5,000 sparkler on 12130 Mission Ridge Way to get entered into that. You've still got till the 5th as well, so yeah, jump onto that. Pretty much going to extend that, and then obviously the next one will give enough time so players can actually get onto it as well, because I know a few times players like take a day away or something like that and they've missed the chance. So we're going to do this running forward, and then there'll be a lot more structures going up with like these different giveaways and other stuff, and like different like properties, and just I've got loads of good stuff I'm not going to tell you right now, but yeah, this is going to be really exciting. The last 3 years, this is the moment we've been waiting for. We always saw from the beginning that like structures would be tied to your yield, like UPPY'S. I thought it would be us as cells as residents. That's one thing like went totally past my kind of planning, but like everything else was planned for like residents yield compared to like business and structures and everything to do with actually the economy, the market, the demand, like everything to do with that kind of values and statistics. I think it's great. I think like going away from like the daily tasks, well, the weekly tasks, like your gamified earnings, over time that was naturally going to go down, but there's not really any conversation about what would happen or how we'll earn money, because it's fair enough saying like you can make money with racing or UCG or other stuff, but it's not reliable, it's not consistent. So this is definitely a way where players what are actually building active will benefit, and then the players what want to actually earn the most money will be going to nodes where there's actually a lot of structures, a lot of like business, a lot of communities. Yeah, I see the future going really well. I see a lot of players shifting as well, so I'm just buzzing for it. Like everything over the last 3 years is all kind of coming together. So instead of doing like the high like collections for the yield, we're just going to start chucking the money back into like Granada Hills. We're going to chuck the money into all of the properties around LA as well. Like I've been looking today, if I go to UPX land here, you can see the 20% markups. So I think I've actually got that property already, but I've not got this one here. So all I'm doing is taking these. I basically filtered by the sale price, and then I filtered by the markup. So I'm getting the lowest properties in Upland in LA, but then I'm also getting the best markup so I can buy up the list. And then tomorrow there might be some better markups available, you know. So it's just a good way to get the same price, but you get the better kind of markups. It helps support my yield, but I'm also buying in Granada Hills, LA, sorry. So I'm pretty much trying to get my properties up. I think I'm coming into the top 10 now, so we'll be in the top 10 in LA property owners very soon. So yeah, I'm going to continue to buy these at these 20% markups, 21% markups at $3. You just can't go wrong. I'll hold these properties for years and years, or I'll flip them for 20, 30,000 UPX when the time's right. It's just like really cool to actually see you can pick these up right now, because I see this whole LA kind of market changing completely. There's so many players in LA, there's so much business in LA that in the future, if you're not earning enough yield, you know, you'll see everything what's going on in LA and you'll just want to join it. So it's pretty much like kind of like I'd say sealed and dealed. Like right at the moment, like there's where else is really competing with LA. It's just non-existent. So I think like it's going to be really cool for the future, and definitely if you're putting a lot of investment in, it's not financial advice, but yeah, if you actually like, I care about the returns. I do. Like I'm not gonna flip out or jump out of like a node. Even when I get annoyed, I've never like sold or rage quit or like sold off properties or done anything to affect floors or anything like that. And I never will do. Like Granada Hills in LA is like my baby. Like I don't care like what happens in the future to me or METAVERSEMILLEN, but Granada Hills will be there forever, and that's one thing I'm proud of. Like I love that players will come to like ask questions, join on. Like coming up to 3 years old now as well. It's just something a lot bigger than myself, which I'm really happy with. And I love the community. I love like kind of the effort, the spark trains, everything what's going on right now. There's just so many good players actually supporting this node. So it's cool to actually give back and support it with these dollar giveaways, and also the future. I've been speaking about Granada Hills for years now. Wait till we go to the top. If you bought properties years ago, if you bought properties last year, if you bought properties over the last couple of months, those floors, like markets are going to go up based on the demand. So they're only going to go up where there's a lot of demand to be. Like, what I mean? They're not everywhere is just gonna see like bigger returns or a reason to buy properties. So that's why I think this is going to be so good in the future. Hyde Park, I'll get a property over there. Shout out to the ninjas. Pick these up, and then I'll see how many I can get before my bank card gets locked again. Last night I got my bank card locked, so I just need to, I think I get like 30 transactions and then I'm not allowed to use it anymore for the day. So I don't know if I can turn that off or not, but I'll definitely check it out. Visa, and I don't know where I am now. I'm basically looking for, because I've seen that I'm close to being in the top 10 now. So if I just keep going and buying a few more of these, 311, and I want to pretty much get in the top 10 on this video, and then we can pretty much push up to, I don't know, I think pretty much by the end of the year, maybe like February next year, we could be, why is that not one going? We could be pretty much at, like first place or second place. Abdullah's number one at the moment. I think he's got like what, 3,200 properties or 4,200. Why is that not working now? Let's go. It's the same property I'm already at. So let's go down a bit. Let's see these markups. 21, they go up there. So let's just refresh that now. That must be like 10 properties picked up. I've still got like that OPEX as well. I sold a property. Sold a property for quite good money. OPEX, but here bought it for 30,000, sold it for 52.5. I think I bought that one for dollars though, so I probably bought that for about $5 and flipped it for 52,000. I'll need to go and check, but even though if it's still one of those doubles, it's pretty good. Like there's a lot of activity in Nashville. Sold some in Miami as well. I bought that one. Where did this? This is for $15. So obviously I had the giveaways. So you've got the $10. Where's the $10 one gone? Here, $10 for Bazzer86. He came in third place in the Phase 2 giveaway. You've also got, where is it? $15 here, so that was second place in that. Fister as well, he came in second place, so congratulations on that one. And then the winner of the Phase 2 giveaway, BC Van Hauer at 20 USD, and then also they both all got the 20,000 Sparklet, 15,000 Sparklet, and then also the 10,000 Sparklet for 10 days, 15 days and 20 days, that kind of idea. So yeah, that's all paid out, so now I can pretty much like look at what I'm going to build. Tomorrow I think Sparklet comes back in the store as well, so we can buy some more Sparklet up, and then at the end of next month, like pretty much at the end of this month, sorry now, we'll basically push up to like 200,000, 220,000 pretty much Sparklet, and then at that point we're kind of cruising, and we can like look at if we kind of go ahead with the yield or we go ahead with the Sparklet going forward, because that'll pretty much be like June, July, August, September, like the end of September, I think we'll be at like 1.2 million monthly yield, and also 220,000, 250,000 Sparklet, depending on how we go. So yeah, lots of stuff happening this year, and then we can pretty much kind of like, I plan to invest like definitely till the end of this year, and then maybe we'll go into next year as well, and then we'll hold our account probably for about 5 to 10 years, maybe longer, over the time, see what happens, and then we can kind of look at different ways these, but I don't plan to sell more than my yield produces. If I bring in like 1 million UPPY'S a month, I'll probably only convert 100,000 UPPY'S to dollars, take away $20, like, or even not at all. Like, I don't need this money to come out of this game. That's the bit where I love about this. I've not put too much in that I'm really reliant on it, and it's been over such a long time now that I do strongly believe in Upland. I wouldn't buy if I didn't, but like, I'm not in like a position where I need to worry or will have to cash out. I know things come up in the future and stuff like that, but like, everything I've got else going on right now is really helping. I've got other investments and other stuff, so yeah, this can pretty much, I want to see this in 10, 15, 20 years time. I want to see like what we can actually do with the whole because I don't see this going away. I really don't. I see this being so big, and that's why I love like kind of with the Granada Hills and stuff like that, because that'll be there in 20 years time, that'll be there in 30 years time, 40 years time. If all these other layer Web3 games, sorry, are still going, like Decentraland and Sandbox, like Upland's got nothing to worry about at all, because this is 10 times more entertaining, interactive, and just fun. So yeah, like, there's definitely more sales, there's more like volume in Upland compared to both of those put together. So yeah, this is what I love about Upland. So I'm going to kind of follow this for ages, and we'll document the journey, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like, if you're new to the channel, what's up? Click that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below. We're on X as well, we're on Discord. If you want to join the Spark train, check out the Discord, because we've got pretty much quite a lot of properties there as well, and there's different UPPY'S giveaways and asset giveaways, and just loads of good stuff as well in there. So let's buy one more, and then we'll see where we are on this property page. It'll probably take a few minutes to upload, but I've seen that I think team was in number 10 at the moment, so I'm going to see where we can actually get with that right now. So we'll just get this last property, click that there, and then yeah, because I just need to make sure I don't spend too much, because then my card doesn't work when I'm trying to get lunch, which happened like, it's not happened yesterday, but it happened like a few months ago. But yeah, if I hit 30 transactions and I don't realize I'm at 30, and then I go and use the same card when I'm out of my house, like, the card don't work, and then Apple Pay doesn't work, and then nothing works because the bank allows that transaction to go through, but Apple Pay can't pull from a transaction what's not there. So it's like, it's annoying. It basically shuts me off till midnight every single time. So yeah, gonna slow down with that now, because I've also bought other properties. I bought those 3 properties and that asset for the giveaway, the phase 2 as well today. So yeah, I need to chill out with, it's not the amount of money, it's the amount of transactions. Yeah, Los Angeles, we're not going to go to Granada Hills yet, but we will jump over that. So you can see now in 11th place, coming up to 400 properties. Yeah, I'm pretty much 11th place. Do we go to 10th place? Can we get to 10th place? I don't know. There'll still be a few to update here, so that'll get us up to like, I think we do. I think we need to go and get more properties, and we may as well film this, because like, I'm on now anyway. So LA, what I do in LA is I go to USD, and then I'll go for the sale price. The reason I go for the sale price now is because I want the cheapest. I don't want the best markups. I do want the best markups, but I want volume right now. But then I'm not going to just go at this. I'm going to actually see all these markups are just different. So 37, 34, 45. I'm going to change that to the markups. So now it's filtering the cheapest properties in LA plus the lowest markups. So now I can pretty much hit these, and then it shouldn't take us long at all. I just don't know if we'll be able to get all those properties by the point that the card blocks. Let's find out though. Let me know in the comments what you're excited for with everything going on. Is this just not playing ball now? Refresh the page. Everything got to go wrong. The internet wasn't working yesterday or the day before. That's why I pretty much didn't film on Sunday and also Monday. But I had a video planned and I was going to like jump on. I'm excited and enjoying the content now. There's actually stuff to talk about. There's like, it's just exciting to see like the virtual property trading game, like UPPY'S, Residents, like everything what's going on is all tied to like kind of the game I signed up for 3 years ago. So like, I didn't understand us drifting away too far, and I still like don't understand some of the concepts and that. I don't think like property virtual trading game, like I think there's a lot of stuff that has nothing to do with that side of the game. It's like confusing. I think except like if you take away like the racing and you take away the sparklet side of it, I think like you've got a really strong kind of game there. So let's see, this is not loading, so let's go quickly out of that, and then we'll go exit, quit that, and then we'll go back into it. And then hopefully now it works. So we'll go back into Upland. Maybe it just needed to be reset. Maybe the actual internet's just playing up now. So this is what was happening the other day. They're doing like roadworks outside and stuff like that. So it's just like, yeah, it only happens like every other while, but now it's happened live on streams. So yeah, I'll pretty much pick those properties up. I might wait till tomorrow now. We'll film the video tomorrow. We'll do like a part 2 of this video as well. But yeah, just wanted to shout out that we've got obviously the giveaway for the $10 until the 5th. Oh, wait, we might be back up actually. And then in, and let's see if this goes in. I'll just keep this rolling, and that we don't edit, we'll just keep uploading. I love filming like normal videos. If you've ever wondered about that as well, I find like normal videos hold more traction. I think like if you go back as well, like it's really hard to go through live. If you go through like a normal video, like in 2-3 years time, that video will still be growing. Like I know it does with other content, but I just love filming that kind of content, and I think like it'll hold the value a lot longer. So I class like the YouTube account like the Upland account. You know, I see it as a business. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we'll be able to get monetized as well. So go click that subscribe button, and then all the revenue we earn from YouTube in the future will just be reinvested into Granada Hills, into LA. You know, kind of how I always do anyway. So it's just another revenue source which will be used to actually benefit us and benefit myself in the game. So yeah, pretty buzzing. Let's go get this one here, and now we should be back up and running with the actual technical difficulties away. And paste this one, and now it works again. Perfect. So I wonder where we are on the, let's go to UPX land. Don't want to go to PayPal. Let's go UPX land. Where is it? There we are. And let's go to transactions, properties, and then Los Angeles. And I just want to check if this is updated. So 1,400 right now. I need to get this property. So 14, this must be 1402 because the other property we just got. It's going to be really close. Don't want that one. I just don't know if we're going to get enough transactions for this. So this one here, it'll load up. Let's go. Didn't realise this. I've not actually filmed any content buying stuff for ages. I've just talked about what I've bought, which is it's nice to actually get back to the content. These $3 properties as well, especially at these low markups, like why wouldn't you? You know, it's not financial advice, but like even for like treasure hunting locations in the future, you know, if another node does really good in LA, you know, you've got properties there, you can build properties and benefit from it. So everything's going to be tied to the residents, like your yield, everything. What, like if you want to grow, or like kind of everyone's trying to master the collections and like get the best yield, like if you want to have the best account or the best return in the future, you'll have to be playing smart in like kind of environments what are designed to like win, basically. You know, you're going to be competing in that, and it's going to be like, yeah, if you're not like performing to the level, you're going to really drop down, and then those drop downs will be like yield and earnings and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like the real world. Like some businesses make it, some businesses don't make it, you know. But that's what I love. There shouldn't be any safety barriers on it. It should be a live game with a live market. So that's what I love about it. I think it's so cool. Like Tilia, you know, if you take away like everything else, like Tilia's just like original. They're so good. Like when they released USD like into the game, that was like probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest thing since like the blockchain Upland technology to build the game in the first place. Like the amount of stuff they've actually bought into this game, and like the biggest updates was like years ago, like the Spark, and also like when Spark was actually Spark, you know, like that, being able to build structures in Upland. Like I class Spark as like that ability to build, generate assets. Like the whole reason you would like use Spark is for that kind of reason. I see Sparklet as like kind of just like the crypto kind of structure ornament on top of Spark, and like that's what it basically is for an external exchange. But like the actual value of Spark was created well before it was a cryptocurrency, and that was like for building in games. The only reason it's got value at all on a market is because what Upland's created in game. Like it's very very simple. I don't know Can't like stress that enough. Like, it is so powerful, that token. I'm not against Spark at all. I think it's amazing. Like, I think the ability to sell for USD, the ability to build, generate assets, create your own business, I think like that's just like next level. I think like all the other stuff with the crypto, it's like kind of this, like Upland's the future. Like simplicity, like being able to have convenience, like being able to sign up with an email and a password, do Tilia, get KYC, and like, be able to, like, I can transfer money out in less than a minute to my bank account. I know that I've got lots of properties, like this property for $3 at 20%. Even if I sold this off for $10, it's like literally going to be a really good, and that's in like kind of UPPY'S. I could like flip that for that and still make some good money, but I never will do. I don't get what people do when they buy, say, this property now, and then they'll try and like flip it for UPPY'S at the floor price to try and get their net worth up, but then they're like paying the 5% tax. I'd rather keep it in USD and have a lower net worth, because your net worth doesn't mean anything unless you're trying to get up to CE. Like for me, it doesn't matter if I'm happy I'm at a lower net worth than I am at a higher, because if I was at a higher net worth, it means I was spending more money to get my yield. Because I'm at a lower net worth, I've put less money into the game to get a higher monthly yield. So your higher your yield, the lower your net worth, the better you are in the game. And if you go over here as well, you go to user search, and then you go over to mine here, and then progress here. You want these two bars to be as far apart as possible, and if we actually wait for it to load up, you can see the difference where I started changing my strategy in game. So yeah, you can see here, you want your green line to be higher because you get paid out on your mint price of the properties. So I'm getting paid out at 14.7% right now. I'll hopefully be up at 15.2% again very soon, but that's how much I've actually put into like the game, and obviously my compounding yield as well. But you can see like pretty much I'm up here. I've only pushed up, was from 27, so I put in about $1,300 there, but you can see how much that's pushed up my yield, because I bought that at 20%, and then I'm getting basically 100% of growth with the yields. That's basically 5 times longer than that is this. The amount of growth you can actually get off buying these cheap dollar properties, and then just hold them. Don't flip them for UPPY'S and lose the 5%, because then you'd have to sell for like 105% to break even. If you're selling at 100% or less than 100%, you're losing that plus the tax. Keep it at like the $3 and just hold it. That's pretty much what I do in the game. If I go down to, let's see, they're all up at 45% now. I need to do the markup again. Get these ones. I'm pretty much gonna pick up these ones here, and then we'll call it a video. I'll try and get the rest of them tomorrow as well. Let's see, because the internet's still playing a wee bit funny. I knew it would be anyway. But no, it's been a good video. I've enjoyed jumping on that. Thank you so much for the support. Everything what's going on with like the phase 2 was amazing last month and that. So we're going to do a lot more stuff with Granada Hills with these dollar giveaways as well. So yeah, if you're in Upland, jump onto Granada Hills in LA as well. We're going to really take over this node and start to really push it to the forefront, the focus as well. So there's a lot of activity now going on behind the scenes, and there's a lot of sparkle involved with this as well. So yeah, I'm buzzing. Jump onto Granada Hills, like the video, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. METAVERSEMILLEN, peace.